What it do? What it do? Happy Thursday evening. It's your boy, DJ Mixmaster Chaos, live and direct. Let's talk rant. Well, this is an odd day because it usually be on Wednesday, but I had a lot of things going on yesterday, so I'm doing it today. Broadcasting live and direct outside of Kansas City, Kansas. But I'm here, baby. I'm here. Shots out. What's going on, brother Doug Fresh? Yeah, we in here. I had to shut it on down so I can basically get it going on this beautiful Thursday evening. First lady was crack-a-lacking. We in here, baby. We in here. Yeah, damn. Let's see. I forgot to put my ticker up here. All right. Get the logo thing going. Yeah, yesterday I did my little rant yesterday. But I guess sometimes things happen for reasons. I had to go pick up a load in Ohio, and that kind of just slowed every fucking thing down to where I couldn't even really do my rant last night. I mean, I had to fix an air leak on my truck, handle that business, so that really kind of cut everything loose, you know what I'm saying, for me doing my rant. But it pretty much probably was meant to be because I have a special situation to address tonight again. Let's see. Should we go ahead and get started? Well, I guess we can. All right. This is going to be my final and last address meant towards brother R.Kelly. Of course, y'all have heard all in the story, in the news, and social media, and everywhere about the brother doing some fuck shit towards young women. Well, this is my thing right here. I never, in a million years, proposed to myself even taking up for anybody that do anything towards young women or young men. I don't condone none of that. I don't condone pedophilia. I don't condone homosexuality. I don't condone no type of evil doing that basically destroys humanity, point blank. Only thing that I had a problem with was people basically try to go off of narrative that they basically create for us to go off of and basically side with. And it's been happening so many times in our community to where we don't know good from bad, bad from good. But it speaks it in the Holy Quran as well as the Bible about God and the devil having a conversation on the mountaintop. And God basically told the devil, or the devil told God, that I'm going to basically bring your people, basically just had them confused. You know, I'm going to come in as a friend when I'm really the enemy. You know, I'm going to come from them from the left side to propose as a friend, come from the right side, propose as someone they hate. I'm going to keep them confused, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, to where I can get them good confused to where they don't know who's the friend and who's the enemy. A lot of times we see that in our society because we don't really know who's what and what is who. So it confuses you really bad to where you don't know what is right and what is wrong. Only thing you could do is just basically test the water to see if it's warm or cold, or warm enough for you or cold enough for you, you know. And my thing is with the brother, I gotta let my brother not brother Judah, Dark Prince in there because he's kind of amped up about the situation too. What's happening, brother? Shalom. What's going
Shalom,
on?
brother. Shalom, brother. How's everything going?
Brothers all good in the neighborhood. I'm trying to get the party started because I gotta say it because I guess it must have didn't really register to certain people. You know what I'm saying? Because I made a post last night and it was a funny post. I'm sure you probably seen on my page where it basically specified that we are up here making jokes about R. Kelly, but we're not talking about motherfuckers that are what I'm saying, picking up young women from schools back in the day, from high school. You know how they had these how these high school women had these crush. Remember back when I told you when I first moved to Hollandale, and I used to always wonder why it was so hard for me to get a girlfriend back in the days because all the females that we was going to school with, some of them they had older guys, and these guys were working at the fucking oil mill and DPNL, and they were farm fresh catfish. They were making money. And I'm not giving this no, hip hop hooray, but I'm just saying, if we gonna talk about some shit, let's talk about it all. You dig? But the thing about it is, I get with the whole concepts about R. Kelly. I'm not giving R. Kelly a pat on the shoulder for whatever he's supposed to have done, peeing on females. Because I looked at this video today, and I shared it with you earlier about Dave Chappelle and what Dave Chappelle was saying about the 15 age and all that shit. And he was like, is 15 really a bad age or a good age or whatever? Because he was like, in a way, he was saying it as a joke, but I can get what he was saying because the message was, okay, y'all can sit up here and talk about what R. Kelly is doing, but at the same time, you're not basically bringing in the whole fucking situation because ain't no one wrong and one right. If you're gonna sit up there and dictate a person's way of life, bring them all in. Don't just deal with one person because of what they say. Because what they say don't really fucking mean anything. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, like I was telling a brother today, you know what I'm saying? It's not to the point that I'm taking up for his foolishness. I made that was a basic that little post that I made that I put up on Facebook was a joke. It wasn't nothing to get all serious about, but it just goes to show you how people can basically take things, and I'm not saying everybody, but take things and run with it the wrong way instead of really looking at the concepts of what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't no way in the hell that I would sit up there and give anybody. I don't give a damn what color you are, black, white, yellow, brown, red, whatever people, goddamn it. I'm not gonna give you I'm gonna talk about all you motherfuckers, regardless if the media talk about you or not. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times we catch ourselves up on basically dissing each other, and we only do things that we see fit because that's what the white man basically put out there for you. He sets us up every time. And when I say the white man, most motherfuckers be like, well, you being racist. You know who the fuck I'm talking about. I'm talking about the motherfucker that runs the industry. I ain't talking about Billy Bob Daddy Frank that lives in buttfuck Arkansas. I ain't talking about that white man. I'm talking about the corporation white man. The one that goddamn got us all fucked up in the head.
Yeah.
That's who I'm talking about. I don't give a damn about Billy Bob Daddy Frank. He can sit up there and wave his goddamn Confederate flag and say white power, white power. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm talking about the big wigs. I'm talking about the ones that got the whole fucking world in the uproar. And the thing about it is that's the one that's running the industry. Them the motherfucking insecure fuckery motherfuckers that basically got us all in a sham. And not just in the industry, hell, just out here in society. They create narrative. They create stories. They create wars. They put money on wars to bet to see which side gonna kill the most. I'm talking about them motherfuckers. And these are the same motherfuckers that control the media, that control social media, that control all this shit. They got us all fucked up. But at the same time, I get ridiculed for me supposedly taking up for a brother that ain't got no power whatsoever. R. Kelly. R. Kelly ain't running shit. R. Kelly he get paid from these motherfuckers. They already knew R. Kelly's mindset was at when he was fucking with these young women. They knew it. I've knew it. We all knew it. But at the same time, nobody said or did nothing. But at the same time, like I say, when the money get low, the hungriness show, they had to come out there and hit him where it hurt. That's what this is all about. This ain't about me taking up for no motherfucking pedophile or sex trafficker or whatever. Because if we want to go there, it's a whole fucking list of shit that I can pull up that'll make motherfuckers look real crazy. Because R.Kelly ain't the enemy. It's this motherfucking country we call America the Beautiful is the goddamn enemy. But the thing about it is they take us and make us look like we're the fucking enemies. Because like I say, it was a group that I basically, oh, bro, before you get started, let me say, I just want to say this little piece right here. It was a group called Public Enemy that came out back in the 80s. And that goddamn, the logo was a black man in crosshairs. Who was the public enemy? The black man.
Yeah.
It ain't the brown, it ain't the white man, it's the black man. Who's getting ridiculed for every damn thing in this motherfucker? We are the enemies. That's the reason why the group was made. It wasn't just made. It was just a name they just came up. No, that was some real shit. But bro, go ahead and say what you guys think. I'm looking up something.
Now, I was just thinking about, what we were saying about earlier. You saying defending the brother, and I think that's the problem that they're establishing the high, the powers that be. That's the problem with that we are defending our brother. And we're speaking out on the injustice done to our brother. Because the thing about it shows them that there's a spirit of unity stirring also, even though they've been trying to keep it going for so long. So
Mm-hmm.
speaking truth out there, it's gonna be met, through falseness in life. Because these are spirits that's at play right here. It's going deeper than just the flesh, what's just talking right now. These are forces,
Mm-hmm.
that are at play right here. So
Mm-hmm.
anytime that you talk about love and unity, that's the most highest way. And so on this planet, it says that because, we lost our reign of the God, that the God of this world, is running down he see fit. But the thing about it is, he ain't about love and unity. He about chaos, he about division, he about divide and conquer. And so when we stick in, and we hold our brothers down, and talk, in love and in compassion and in support, the thing about it is the negative, the powers out there don't like that, and it's gonna be voiced, through their mouthpieces. So you should expect it, to be going down this way, in that. Because anytime
Mm-hmm.
that it's gonna definitely be attacked, especially, when it's coming from our own mouth. Because we've been taught to hate each other. And that's just the way it is. It's sad, but it's a lot of mental chains that still need to be unchained and dropped off. But until everybody gets the chains off their minds, man, and the sad thing is, don't look like that's going to ever happen. Is that we're gonna have the opposition right there. That's what the battle's all about.
Right. Well, I mean, that's the thing about it. I mean, 'cause like I say, I heard the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, peace and love to the whole nation of Islam and the fruit of Islam. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan basically said on a video back here that he met with Kales before he got put in, before he got, locked up. And he said that, we have all made mistakes. We have all done stupid ass shit. We have all done crazy things in our life to where we don't realize it until it's too late. But at the same time, it should be to the point where we should reach one, teach one, come together to lift lift each other up. Caucasian people do it all the time. They do
All
it
the
all
time.
the time. We the only motherfuckers that got a problem with each other. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because we act like, oh, as soon as we make one mistake, a couple of mistakes, oh, the nigga's crazy. Oh, he's fucked up. Oh, he's bad. He's a bad influence to society. This is no. It shouldn't be that way. Because R. Kelly is a human being, just like me and you. And the thing about it is, this industry, entertainment industry, basically let these guys do what the fuck they want, when the fuck they want, and how the fuck they want. And the way it's sawed up, it's sawed up to seek and destroy. It's never sawed up to basically empower or help the black community get up off his feet. Because you got to remember, this industry didn't even want to have shit to do with black people way back 80 years ago, 70 80 years ago, and still don't. But at the same time, you do good because you bringing in liquid, you bringing in your coat, you bringing in what you can do: sing, dance, play ball, tell jokes. Oh yeah, we good with that. But at the same time, we're not finna give you what you looking for. We're gonna give you what we want you to have. Now, when you get what you want, what we want you to have, now guess what? That's it. You ain't finna leave no. You ain't finna save no legacy with your family, folks. Ain't nobody finna. Ain't gonna be no wealth going on, passed on, and none of that shit. See, Bill Cosby he almost beat the odds because Bill Cosby had more money than Bill Cosby was the richest black man in the United States. Believe it or not, he had more money than Michael Jackson. Huh?
That's what scared you.
Well, yeah. Because see, the thing is, Caucasian people, most of these racist motherfuckers think that all we want to do is buy money, cars, and clothes. Bill Cosby wasn't set up like that. Bill Cosby was an old school cat. Bill Cosby basically based off his way of life and living situations by watching Caucasian men do their thing. You see Bill Cosby had nothing but a sweater, probably some darker pants, and some little dress shoe, little casual shoe, looking like a regular house, a house father. That's all he was looking. He wasn't going around there with no fucking gold chains and flashing money and all that shit. Some Caucasians really didn't know how much motherfucking money that brother had. But when they found out, they was like, "Oh shit, we got to take this nigga to a whole nother level," because he way up in the rankings. And then he was past Michael Jackson, and Michael Jackson was basically worshipped by the whole fucking world. Bill Cosby had more money than Mike. Bill Cosby had probably about 2 private jets, a big ass crib in Massachusetts somewhere or whatever the fuck. And according to, I don't know, I mean, because I listen to brother, he cool, but sometimes he kind of throws me off a little bit. What's the name? Dr. Umar said something about the man supposed to have some oil or something in his house, and that BP wanted his land. That's another reason why Bill Cosby was ridiculed. It wasn't so much about NBC. It was about he was sitting on some money, that land, supposedly. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know for sure. But
on the side note, you know what I'm saying?
Was it Massachusetts? No, it was Pennsylvania. I'm sorry, it's Pennsylvania, not Massachusetts. But go ahead.
Okay. Now I was talking about Umar Johnson on the side note from that. Did you hear about him saying that he wants to box Mike Tyson?
I heard that stuff, man, but I don't know. It's some kind of like a fundraiser or something. It's not. It ain't nothing. All that.
It's not a fundraiser because here's my thing. Who ever heard about Umar? You know what I'm saying? Johnson boxing anything?
That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking it's something on some. I don't know. I want to believe it's something on some spiritual type of shit. Because I know damn well it can't be on the boxing. It can't be on the boxing.
It can't be because see, Mike, you know what I'm saying? But we talking about Mike. Okay, well, like, listen here. Now Mike said he on his own spiritual journey too. True enough, but that's different from him boxing in the ring. Now when he gets in the ring, it's gonna be boxing Mike Tyson. It ain't gonna be no spiritual. It ain't gonna be chewing no, mushrooms and nothing like that. He ain't gonna be.
I'm trying to keep it serious tonight because I really don't even. I don't even want to have the notion to even think about Dr. Umar Johnson getting in the ring with a beast like motherfucking Mike Tyson, bro.
Exactly, but see, I said that to say this is that the fella that lost his mama, the fella off his rocker, bro, he gone in the head. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because see, what put me
you talking about Mike Tyson or you talking about Umar? Umar.
Johnson. I'm
Oh, you
talking
talking about he
about
gonna
Umar
leave?
Johnson.
Oh, well, I knew that anyway. That's why I said some of this shit that he was saying back here, like when he was saying that shit about what's the brother? God rest the dead, Kobe Bryant. I was like, man, I knew right then and there I was done. Then I was like, I ain't got nothing else to say. I'm done. I can't say it, brother. Now I was like, this dude here talking really reckless. Now I don't know what the fuck he talking about. You know what I'm saying?
My
But
thing was, he had been talking about getting a school for our people and getting a donation, but he never started the school. And so now you remind me of these, you know what I'm saying, these Christian pastors out here talking about the building fund. That's the same thing that you rocking right now. So
bro,
that what threw me out with that. So I was like, okay, I'm done with that, you know what I'm saying? Because my thing is now everybody got something to add on to, you know what I'm saying, your knowledge about certain things you may not know. So I like to eat the watermelon spit out the seed. But come to find out your whole line is just spoiled, bro. It's gone right. And now
bro,
all of a sudden you talking about, and the only thing I can see out of it is try to make some type of money out of it. You want to try to fight Mike Tyson in the ring?
like I said, I'm not gonna go there. We're gonna leave that shit alone for real. We're gonna leave that shit alone. But I mean, no disrespect to Dr. Umar, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I mean, he done got kind of caught up on a lot of shit, man. And my thing is, if you're gonna be up on what you say you up on, man, stick to that and leave that be. But you know, because see, we got that's the thing that really throws me off, that really pisses me off. Because a lot of
Yeah.
times we as black people, we already catching hell. Just being who we are now. That's what I'm trying to tell folks about the situation with R. Kelly. You know, yeah, R. Kelly did some fuck shit, but it's bigger than what R. Kelly done. This is way
Hell
bigger than what
yeah.
R. Kelly did. Because don't lose the notion to think that white America cares about our young black women now. Because I can pull up pictures that would make you choke, that would choke a horse of how America really gives a fuck about black women. Like I
Mm-hmm.
said on my last podcast back here about the 64,000 women that were missing, and ain't nobody, the media, nobody ain't talking about this shit.
Nobody.
They basically calling it a damn conspiracy theory. What's up with it, cuzzo? But yeah, there ain't nobody talking about that. You know what I'm saying? But everybody all up against R. Kelly. And you know, and like I say, this is the thing right here. And this is what I really want to address. To my brother, Doug Fresh, brother, you know I love you like a brother. You are my brother. But one thing you have to understand, what goes on in this society, as far as black people in this entertainment shit, it's a game that they play with us. They've been playing this game for the last 50 plus years. All the way back to goddamn far as Sam Cooke, all the way to R. Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
See, R. Kelly, see, I'm gonna show you what the enemy does to these people. They work your ass to the bone, you make them all kind of money, but when they get tired of you, they throw your ass up under the bus. And if you
Quick.
really, and if you don't, and like Eddie Griffin said, you're not gonna leave the industry clean. A black man anyway. Oh, you're not gonna leave the industry clean. They got an actress for every motherfucking black person known to man that's doing something good. Because you gotta think about it. R. Kelly's music touched us all. And like my brother Dark Prince said, you couldn't go over a black person's house and did not did not see an R. Kelly CD in their collection. Especially black women. Because the music that he made touched the black woman's soul. And one thing about the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said, that brother has God in him, regardless of what y'all say. Because ain't no evil motherfucker gonna sing about when a woman loves and step into the name of love and basically all this together loveness type of vibe. I mean, if he's a fucking monster, don't you think he should be playing heavy metal or some shit? I mean, do you think? I mean, just think about it. The man loved young women. Hell, grandma back in the 30s and 20s, they were 14, 15 years old. They and marrying old motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, cause grandpa didn't want no goddamn young ass, no old ass woman that couldn't produce no kids. What the fuck you look like going to a 30, 40-year-old woman who probably got diabetes and fucked up and can't have no, I can't reproduce no, I can't make no kids because I got health problems. But you got this healthy ass 14-year-old. But I'm not just saying, I'm not giving no motherfucking condonance to the situation. I'm just showing you how shit is, how things make a chain reaction in the Western world. Because right here, we're bitching about R.Kelly, but over in another motherfucking country, they laughing at y'all asses talking about R.Kelly. Because this is what they do all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not giving it, but I'm just showing you how things are. Because you can say, okay, R.Kelly was messing around with a young 15, 16-year-old girls. But who the fuck brought those young girls to mess with R.Kelly? That's the same way what Stephanie Mills said about Michael Jackson. She said literally, because her and Michael Jackson used to date. A lot of people didn't know that. She used to date Michael Jackson way back in the 70s. She said Michael Jackson used to tell her, God damn it, motherfuckers used to drop their kids and shit right off in front of the Neverland and leave, hoping that they get discovered by Michael, get fucked with by Michael or whatever. So when people sit up there and say that they be trying you protect your kids, like one female told me, we need to learn how to protect our kids and this and that and another. Yeah, we sure do. But then again, when you got these hungry, full of shit ass parents that don't give a that make like they give a fuck about their kids when they really don't. Because
Mm-hmm.
Arnold from Different Strokes, Gary Coleman, God rest his dead, his parents didn't give a fuck about him. They made millions of dollars off his goddamn fucking they made millions of dollars off that damn dude. That boy didn't get shit. He had to sue his own fucking parents. What kind of shit is that? You suing your own mother and father? But you got people like that. Cuzzo speaking to you.
Yeah.
Doc, Cuzzo speaking to you, bro.
Oh, what up, bro?
Yeah. But
Shalom, bro.
let's see what Doug Fresh say. So what that has to do with him doing dumb shit in it? Doug, are you listening to what we
Well,
say?
now, let me answer the
Oh,
brother. You know what I'm
go
saying?
ahead, go ahead and say it, bro. Go ahead and say it. I'm quiet for a second. Go ahead.
Well, here's the thing, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? We all have flaws and things that we do. The thing about him, he's a public eye because he's a celebrity. And he has a spotlight put on him all the time by everything that he does. That's the same thing, you know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying, if you ever hustle or anything like that, not saying that you do or you don't, but in a scenario, if you was, you know what I'm saying, you already know the spotlight on you on the corner, going to bring all the attention all the time, right? So you can't stop the shine on that when everybody knows your name, you know what I'm saying, knows everything that you do. Now,
Mhm.
the thing about it was, you know what I'm saying, him being a young, you know what I'm saying, black entertainer and not understanding what was going on, they allowed him to do what he wanted to do because it made the record cost his money.
That's
That's the
right.
first reason why, you know what I'm saying, he was allowed to do that. Now, the thing about it was, you know what I'm saying, us coming from all broken homes, and we all know this, we don't have the right upbringing, you know what I'm saying, to be complete individuals growing up. So it should have been somebody that say, no, you can't do this, you should temper this, but we didn't have that. Like a lot of us don't have that type of, you know what I'm saying, guidance. So
Mm-mm.
him getting to a point right now, years later, now that they don't need him and their whole agenda is to divide and conquer our race, the first thing they got to do is, well, how do we wipe out their planet? How do we wipe them from the planet? Is that we got to stop them from reproducing. So they gave you the little Nas X, once I said again, on the last podcast that we had, and that kills our vibe as far as culture, as far as reproducing. And so now we don't have another generation going on because we have same like sexes. The thing about we can't reproduce, we got to die
We
out.
there it is.
So
There it is.
with R. Kelly, they're attacking his love songs. His love songs, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, my man, you know what I'm saying? I understand you probably used to want some of the jams too also back in the day when you trying to get the girl in the right atmosphere, you know what I'm saying, making your move on it. We all have done that. So just look at it from the perspective that you know what I'm saying, you already know. If you listen to the music and you actually, you know what I'm saying, said I need to use this music, seduce this woman or this man, the thing about it means that you support because you get the vibe of the love. And you may want to, have a baby and go half on the baby because that's what he was all about. Love making. That was his whole mind. And so now Lil Nas X is talking about now you need to act like you're pregnant and you need to just bounce on the devil. So that's the shit I want with him. We can't talk about that shit that he doing. That's the shit we our people need to be talking about. The fucked up shit that stops us from being a people and continue to grow themselves.
So everyone has a mic but me. What you
Oh
mean,
no,
bro?
no, no. You got your mic right there. That's why you can respond to right now, my
Yeah,
brother.
brother.
Yeah, you got
You
your
want
mic.
to get in? I can send you the link. You can get
Yeah,
in
let
and
that
talk.
man in. Let him in. Let him in.
Yeah, we can bring
Let
you
him
in,
in. He
bro.
wants to get
We
in.
can
Bring
bring
him
you
on in,
in.
man.
Ain't
Yeah.
nothing. Ain't nothing to it but to do it, my brother.
Nothing to it, bro. Come on
Ain't no
in.
discrimination. Ain't no
Not at
discrimination here.
all. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear what you got to say too, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You might got some points that we didn't want to cross yet. So bring that on to the table.
Cuzzo said people sleep.
This is what the alarm is all about, bro. We just gotta keep sounding it,
We
you know what I'm saying?
yeah. I mean, sleep, awake or whatever the fuck. We just got.
Send that
We
man the
trying.
link, man. He say send him the
Yeah,
link,
yeah,
bro. Send him the
yeah.
link.
I'm finna send them now. Finna send them now.
Let's see what's
Hold on.
on the brother's mind. Let him find out what's really good, you know what I'm saying? I mean, this is rant time, so let's rant.
That's right. Let's see. Come on.
And
Here
go
we
get
go.
him.
Hold on.
So that's the thing about our people think, you know what I'm saying, they ain't got a mic because they ain't on live on the video, but when you send in your statement and it's popping up, you know what I'm saying, you on the mic right then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I insulted. There it is.
There it is.
The ball is in your court, brother Doug. The ball is in your court, brother. Come on in here.
Yeah,
Water's fine.
yeah. Because it can get a little liver than what it was.
Oh yeah.
Snoop said it before back in the day throwing parties.
Mm-hmm.
Have a
Yeah.
West Coast party on the rant, huh? West Coast party rant. What you think about
Yeah.
it, okay?
I mean, because what my thing is, it ain't about me trying to act like I'm no more than anybody. It's a learning procedure for all of us. You dig? That's the reason why I
Yeah,
sought this whole platform up way back
yeah,
last year around the
yeah.
summertime. Because you the prime witness to that. Once again, prime fucking witness of everything, like we did with the basketball goal back in the 90s.
Yeah, 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 yeah. You already know, brother. Brother for life.
Yes, sir.
Brother for
I
life.
mean, like I say, I tell any motherfucking body, we're not perfect, but at the same time,
Yeah.
you know, it's about reach one, teach one, come together. Because right now we don't want. How did you send the link? Is in your inbox, brother. It's in your inbox. Just click on the
To
link,
the top.
and yeah, click on the top.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, brother Judah in the house. What's up, brother? You finally got off the clock. Go on.
Uh,
I just sent you the link. Come on in here too, bro. I know you want to say some
hold on, hold on. Hey, okay, brother Doug. Now listen, it's gonna probably say a link that say copy link at the top. You know what I'm saying? I need you to click that top part of that. You know what I'm saying? It's underlined. Then it's gonna probably send you on in. Then let me know where you're at from there.
shit. Yep.
And we're gonna get it. We're gonna get
Make
everybody
sure
in,
your
man.
mic and everything is on so we can hear
Oh,
you.
you better see that when you get in there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
You
yeah,
go
yeah,
get fun with all that. Yeah.
yeah, 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 buddy.
Mm-hmm. And say, brother Judas in the house. So they give him the masterpiece.
Yeah, yeah,
Love
yeah,
me.
yeah. He said, yeah, he just getting out of class, man. Shout out to my brother
Yeah.
from another mother. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Oh, we got my boy Dana. What's happening, brother? What's going on? What's good?
Mm-hmm. That's the business.
Oh, he in class about another 30 minutes.
It's all good.
Yeah, but yeah, man. Well, yeah, we just waiting on you to come on in, Doug. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but yeah, let's get back to this meat potatoes though, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we have to, you know what I'm saying, learn to defend each other, you know what I'm saying, brother Doug, because see, the thing about it is, as you know, that when we out on the streets, you know what I'm saying, coming from a sleep state, and I'm gonna say a sleep state so you can go ahead and recognize because this is gonna be scenario. Now, has it been times when you walked up on another brother that you didn't know and y'all instantly mean mugged each other? Not knowing each other, but just instantly mean mugged each other. See, that was a sleep state because they taught to hate each other.
Okay.
And to
I
point
see him.
out when the
He
season
popped
was
up.
out.
There he is. There he is. There he is. There he is.
Yeah.
There he
Here
is.
we go.
What's up, fellas?
There
Here
he
we
is.
go. Here we go. Loading up now. I see him.
The audio
But
chop
yeah, that's what it is. Let's
right
go ahead and talk
Oh,
about it,
now.
bro.
yeah.
My thing is,
Your audio chopping.
We'll get that straight. How do I sound?
let's get down.
Yeah, it sounds choppy a little bit. Sound choppy.
I
Yeah,
don't know if the
audio
weather's
sound
like
good,
out
but
there,
I
but
hear
that
you.
may have
Let's
something
get
to do
that.
with it
I
too,
think I
though.
hear you now. Hold on. Is that
How do I
come on with it
sound?
now?
How do I sound?
Okay. I hear you now. You kind of choppy on the screen, but I hear your voice. We hear your voice. Can you hear?
Okay,
You
all
hear?
right then. Well, look,
Okay.
my
Go ahead.
apologies. I'm at work,
Okay.
so
Okay.
I'm
No, go
working
ahead, bro.
while I'm listening. Can
Okay.
y'all hear me?
Now waiting on brother Doug, you know what I'm saying? Come
All
on
right,
in. What piece he had
all
as
right.
far as you know what I'm saying, what was going on down, what's his thoughts on it?
You there,
Okay,
Doug?
all right. Well, let me first address the thing, rant. I know that's just. Yeah, I'm here. Can y'all hear me?
Okay. Yeah. We got you. Go
Can
ahead.
y'all hear me?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I hear me.
Yeah, we hear you. Go ahead.
What do I come back? All right. All I want is the rant of it. I don't.
Uh-oh.
It's a rant. No.
Uh-oh.
Uh, first,
You kind of sound
I want to
kind
just
of chopping
address the
up.
brother. I can't see right now. All this stuff is real small, and I ain't got my
I hear
reels
about
on.
what I'm saying
But
to make
let's
it
just say
happen.
if I did so dope, and I think you use dope as an analogy. Can,
Mm-hmm.
can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. Come on.
Just say I did sell dope, and I became real big, or for whatever. Nobody's putting a gun to my head in this day and time. Now I could probably ride with that dope selling stuff back in the 40s, 50s, or 60s, but still, you still killing your own people. That's just
Okay.
I can't hear him on my end, so
that out right
I'm
now.
just saying
So
not to
if I got
interrupt
that kind
anything,
of
but I can hear him here.
gas
So
get
when he
busted,
done, you know, let me know what was said.
once that gas get busted, I can't use the man as an excuse.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. We got to come with something different other than that same old tie stuff. The white man this, the white corporate America this. Man, when R. Kelly got his ass in that trouble the first time, it was the record label that kept the black
It was a
out
record
of
label
jail
kept what? You
because
said a
that was
record label the one kept him out of
their
jail?
prize winner. So when he got out, and I can use OJ as the same fucking example. Once they get out, they continue to do the same fucking thing. Now, if R. Kelly was to say, you know what, I fucked up and I apologize like Freeway Rick Ross did, then hey, I'm all for helping the brothers. But you
But he,
saying people are messing,
but he did. But he did apologize though.
coming down on R. Kelly. What? When? I ain't hear him apologize.
He got a
Show me
damn
the
song.
video
He
where he
got a whole
apologized.
song for 19 minutes. It's called I Admit It.
Or
It's on YouTube right now.
forgiveness. I heard. Hey, that's a fucking song, man.
Bruh, either way it go, words can be expressed even in
That's
a
a
book.
fucking song, man.
But I
He ain't
mean,
finna
still
put it in
come
no
from his heart.
song. I'ma
I
say, hey,
mean,
brother, I fucked up, man.
well, the thing about it is, if
Come
he
on,
say
man.
he
Stop
fucked
making
up, you did it.
excuses for this dude, man.
No, Doug, come on now. Think about it. If the man would have still expressed his apology, it still wouldn't made no fucking difference. We still be trying to choke him down like a fucking horse. Plain and simple as
But
that. And as for the drug situation, like you were saying about the drug situation earlier,
I
I
like
heard
it.
you.
I had the same fucking energy if that was one of your daughters. What you took over that
Well,
night,
see,
you took your daughter to where R. Kelly was,
I would have did no shit
thinking
like that.
she
That's the
would be
thing.
a star. wrong with those damn. Everybody's trying to come up.
I can't get no audio on my man. I can't get
My
nothing. What's
thing
been
is, as
going
a
You can't hear
on?
me now?
community, we
No,
gotta stop
I'm not hearing you.
with
I've
this
been hearing you
bullshit
responding back
because
to
he's a
him, but
celebrity. Then go if
that's okay.
you
Like I
want to
said,
do something,
I
then
just
go
want
try
to
to help
jump
the
in
brother that's
on
in
this
jail
meal y'all
that
got
ain't got
going
that
right now.
star status.
Hey,
The
go ahead.
white
I'm
woman
trying.
or any woman that said he was raped, but he did 40 fucking years in jail. Ain't nobody talking that game about them. But we sitting here talking about R. Kelly, and he incriminated himself. Didn't nobody. I mean, I know guys right now in Greenville. When I used to DJ at the club, would come show me videos and pictures of where they took a girl. Now, if that shit ever come back, who they gonna get mad? They gonna get mad at the white guy? They
Yeah.
recorded the shit. Mystical went to jail. You want to know how reason why Mystical went to jail? Because he recorded the shit. Come on, man. That's all I'm saying. Y'all, hey, the mic is yours now.
Well, bro, this is the thing right here.
Yeah.
I was gonna. Can you hear me now? Cause you was kind of. I heard you, but
Yo,
can you
can
hear
y'all hear
me?
me?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro. Steve, Dark Prince, you can't hear him, can you?
I can't hear him. You know what I'm saying? I missed the
Yeah,
whole
cause you.
thing, but
Yeah,
like I
yeah,
said,
yeah, yeah. No, he was just saying, I couldn't really hear. He was chopping up a little bit, but from what I can hear, in some ways, he basically saying like, you know what I'm saying, why would we take up for this guy from the shit? He basically sawed himself up short, I guess. He sawed himself up. That's what he's saying. He sawed himself up. He made himself do this shit. And I got this part from what he said about the record industry kept him from going to jail. Yeah, of course they kept him from going to jail. They need nigga making money. That's just like a slave.
yeah.
Your ass got a cut on your finger. He gonna give you he might give you a band-aid and say, get your black ass out there and chop that cotton. You ain't finna be patted on the shoulder for hurting yourself. They ain't gonna feel sorry for you.
I'm wondering, you know what I'm saying, if Brother Doug seen the 1991, you know what I'm saying, sit down talk that they had when they turned hip hop on his head. Because see,
Right.
I think once he sees that video, he'll understand what's going on now with the artists, especially our artists.
Well,
Okay.
the little piece that I got with Doug saying, even till he said, like, if that was my daughter, how would I feel? Well, first off, my daughter wouldn't have been star crazy enough to where I would have had her going to see some fucking R. Kelly like that in the first place. See, there's
Yeah.
a difference between letting your child see a star or letting your star see the child. Meaning that I'm not finna bring my son or my daughter around no star and make them feel comfortable being around a motherfucker and I don't know this person. Cause see, R. Kelly have done shit where he done fuck around and fuck one of his best friend's youngest daughter. So, cause his friend was comfortable being around Kels and thought Kels was all this and all that. And she Kels hit his daughter off. But the whole concept of what's going on right now is that we're not understanding. I'm not gonna say we. He's not understanding that you can't sit up here and try to mix apples with apples and bowling balls to try to think that we taking up for a supposed to be pedophile because some white motherfuckers in the industry, that owns the motherfucking media, gonna tell us how to pick who we like and who we don't like. Hell, they do it. They did it to Mr. Farrakhan. They did it to Mr. Farrakhan. How many black people that came to me and told me, man, shit, motherfucking folk, man, I don't fuck with Farrakhan. Farrakhan had Malcolm X assassinated. Well, if he had him assassinated, why the hell he ain't in jail? Not to mention, let's talk about the whole concept of when Malcolm X was living, why these Caucasians basically called him an anti-Semite the same way they called him Farrakhan.
Yeah, man.
See,
Like
see, the thing about it is, bro, damn, bro, he clicked out. I guess his phone went dead. But brother Doug, this is the thing right here, bro. It's not about the fact that I'm taking up for this brother again. And to everybody else out there that feel like I'm taking up for my R. Kelly or whatever the case may be, I'm just giving an opinion of what I feel that is bigger than what people think because of what they see on television. I don't go off of what I see on television anymore. That shit don't even ride with me anymore. Yeah, I seen the video too. I got the fucking VCR tape at the house. I remember when, shout out to DJ Duck that gave me the goddamn VCR tape that was floating all around everywhere. That's when we had VCR tapes back in the day. That's how old this shit is. But and I seen them doing all the little goofy ass shit because one of the niggas that he wasn't paying no more sought him out. But ain't nobody said anything. Back then, they was talking about it, but it wasn't as deep as it is now. But the thing about it is, why is it all of a sudden, almost 20-some years later, it's deep? It's a big situation now. You know what I'm saying? And all Dana the rant ain't for music tonight, bro. I'm sorry. You had to catch me on Mixcloud or Twitch later on, but this right here, this is on some serious level type of shit right now. But anyway, like I'm saying, you know, there's a difference between taking up for a motherfucker that you know than a motherfucker that you don't know. And I don't know R. Kelly. Yeah, true enough, I don't. The media don't know R. Kelly either. Hell, the people don't know who fuck R. Kelly is. But yeah, y'all go and listen to what the media have to say because the media, they make money all the time telling false narratives. Damn, 85-90% of the shit that you see on television don't be real. It be lies. Because they know that there are a lot of simps in this country that will listen to any and every damn thing that they basically produce. And I'm not calling you a simp, Doug Fresh, but I'm just saying, simps is the new pimp, trife is the new wife in this society. Motherfuckers that feel like that, you know, oh, you do this, you do that, and don't speak up like a man. Oh yeah, you'll get pat on the shoulder because you showing your softness. That's what they love. They love a man that shows his softness. They love a woman that show her strongness. They love the woman to be the man and let the man be the woman now. That's the reason why Lil Nas X is in question. You think because you think Lil Boosie and them just picking on Lil Nas X? No, because a lot of people are not going along with this agenda. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it is. And like I say, I mean, I can't give account to what people say or believe because one thing about it, I know what's best for me and mine. And for me to feel the way I feel, hey, I'm supposed to be able to do that. I'm supposed to be able to have that type of mindset. I mean, because like I said, it's always good to have your own mindset. It ain't never bad to have your own mindset. Just like, you know, if you believe that R. Kelly is the villain and he's the reason why the world is fucked up like it is or where the case may be, that's your thought, brother. I'm not mad at that. But I'm telling you, it's bigger picture. It's a bigger picture than what you think it is. Because 64,000 black women are missing right now as we speak. Because it wasn't because of R. Kelly. It was because we too busy worrying about R. Kelly and not really worrying about what's really real. Why are these black women missing? Why this thing, they got this organ stealing trafficking thing? Why is all this shit ain't coming up? You know, the same way you say you made a statement about Bill Cosby and didn't have the facts to back it. Well, this is the thing right here with Bill Cosby. Only thing I can tell you, brother, I don't have to pull up nothing. All I tell people a lot of times when I tell them stuff, just research it. Look it up. It's in Google. We got Google. We got cell phones and tablets and shit. Just Google it. I'm not finna, I can pull things up, but I'd rather not because I feel like the same way I've had to find out things is the same way you had to find out stuff, bro. But clearly speaking, Bill Cosby didn't rape no goddamn white women. And if he did, that was 30 plus years ago. Why all of a sudden is a big issue now? So that means you'll sit up there and be hungry today, and you're gonna wait till Saturday and decide that you need to eat something, that don't make no sense. Bill Cosby is in the position that he's in is because Bill Cosby basically let his guard down when he was doing when he used to be the real Bill Cosby back in the 60s and 70s. Bill Cosby once upon a time was an activist. He spoke for truth and power for black people. But like I say, when they pull you to the side to say, hey bro, black man or whatever the fuck, if you in this industry, you're gonna by our rules and regulations. Leave all that black power shit to the side and do what we want you to do. Bill Cosby did just that. And when Bill Cosby did just that, he started talking about black women not doing what they supposed to be doing and all that old shit. He basically made black people start looking away from him. Because back in the day, black people used to love Bill Cosby. Even when he had the Cosby Show. That's why we watched the Cosby Show on NBC. When it was come on NBC. Then A Different World. They took all that shit off television. And the reason why they took all that shit off television, quiet as kept, is because they don't want to see black unification of a black family bonding together, learning from each other. They don't want to see that. They want you to see other stupid ass shit. And it ain't because these motherfuckers care about you or give a fuck about you. Hell, they took a damn black man off a pretty good TV show that basically gave ratings back in the 70s called Good Time. John Amos' character, James Evans Sr. He took care of home, and he didn't have nothing but a 6th grade education. And he stood his ground, took care of his family. You think they wanted us to know anything about that? No! They wanted to destroy that. And they did. And he was kicked off a Good Time. It wasn't because he had a part for Kuta Kinte on Roots. No, that's bullshit. They kicked him off that show because he was showing how black men stands up for his family. That's why he was kicked off television. Okay, let's see what you saying, Doug. You busy showing, you busy talking about you have a platform. You can talk about the 64,000. I mean, I'm talking about it. But the thing about it is, bro, I mean, this is the thing right here, Doug, that most you and most of y'all guys do not understand. We can sit up here all night long, and I got the time. I ain't got nothing but time in place right now. You can Google 64,000 women missing. It'll pop up, and you see all the pictures of all the women that was reported missing throughout the year and never been found. And the thing about it is, the media ain't talking about it as much. But they got y'all asses in the uproar about R.Kelly, though. And like I say, I'm not taking up R. Kelly again. Yeah, he did some fuck shit. True enough, he did. But quiet as kept, the picture of the situation with R. Kelly is bigger than anything. That shit ain't nothing. Because like I say, America don't care about black women. But they sure in hell care about the fact that black women can divide themselves from black men. They love that right now. Because that's happening. You probably be sleeping, don't see what's going on, but I see it, bro. Do you think the woman I'm talking to, Lisa, she don't know? She know. I had to show it to her. I had to show it to her because she couldn't believe it. She had to fucking figure this shit out too. In the same way I'm talking to you and telling you about situations is the same way I talk to her damn near every day. And we talk about a lot of shit that goes on in society that most people are scared to even have the inkling to think about. See, we don't go to Fox News, CBS, CNN, NBC, ABC, and all these damn boob tube stations that a lot of y'all love and endure a whole lot. I don't go to that because I know these are the same people that got us fucked up in the head in the first place. They own these stations. Yeah, they get on television. You might fuck around and hear MSNBC talking about Fox. And you might hear Fox talking about MSNBC. But guess what? Both of them goddamn companies are in the same goddamn building in Rockefeller Plaza in New York City, Manhattan. See, that's the thing I try to get my people to understand. This shit is bigger than what we think it is. Yeah, you say we always talking about the white man. White man is the white man can't be. Let me tell you something. You got to go to history. You got to go to the grassroots where the shit start. When you go to grassroots to find out how the grass grow down under the grass, all the way down the grassroots to where it began, and work your way up, you get all the answers that you ever want to fucking know in this society. Because see, when they tell you, hey, R.Kelly molested some little girls or whatever the case may be, and then you sit up there and be like, well, R.Kelly must be the only one in the world that's done it. But you got a white man named Hugh Hefner who made billions of dollars doing 20 times worse than R.Kelly ever did. This ain't shit what R.Kelly did. But see, they put our image in the spotlight because they know guys like you and others will sit up there and be like, man, it's messed up, man. How can R.Kelly do this stuff, man? God damn, it's fucked up. But at the same time, you got these other Caucasians did 20 times worse. And the thing about it is, they're not going to show their people doing stupid stuff. They're going to show us. And then, according to the general generational curse of slavery, to where they have black people at each other's neck all the time, it's easy to put R. Kelly face on the fucking big screen and say he's a goddamn pedophile, and no, we gonna fall for it. That's how real this situation is. Not to mention, they'll get one of our own to get on national television and put R. Kelly on blast. Just like that. This is way bigger than what you're thinking, bro. No, it ain't, bro. It's not even all about seeking justice in the system because it's just us. Ain't no justice for the black man or the black woman. It only becomes justice for the black man or the black woman is when you comply and bow down and kiss the ring and pull both of your cheeks together and kiss the ground with a hard one, getting ready to go up in you. Other than that, ain't no justice, baby. No, it ain't sound like no oxymoron. I mean, like I say, bro, I'm gonna show you something. Let me show you something. Let's see. You see this black man right here? That's a slave. You see his back? See all them lashes on his back? That's by justice. Yeah, that's by justice. Justice did that. Okay? We're gonna leave that. We're gonna leave that right there where that's at. Let's go to some more stuff. Hold on, just a sec. I got some more stuff. Hold on a sec. Cause see, brother, I can understand where you're coming from because once upon a time I was just like that. I was just like you were. And I'm not saying this to be funny. I'm not saying that to be mean or evil. I'm just telling you that, bruh, the time is now. The time is now. When you look at pictures, imagery like this here, you got to ask yourself a question. Where did this come from? Why was this like that back then? Those 200 years, that was 300 years ago. Even though that was a picture clip off the movie Roots, Kunta Kinte. But as far as when you see these old images, when you see these images of us, you got to give yourself a mind set to wonder what the fuck really happened and why we don't never take a walk on the wild side to our history and find out why are we in the position that we are in. That's the question. See, the thing about it is that's what scares us the most, is because they do these things to us hundreds of years ago. Then we turn around, get to the 60s, and I'm gonna show you something else. Because I'm gonna lead. I'm not. We don't even have to go that far to slavery. We can go as far as the 60s. We can go as far as the 60s. And I want to show you a white man. Show you this white guy. And I want you to get a clear look at who this guy is. I got so many pictures, boy. I tell you. I got documents. I got all kind of shit up in this goddamn thing. But what I'm trying to get you to understand, my brother, is that everything that we see today is not always a real situation to where we basically ridicule each other because of a few little mistakes that we've made, because they do this because they know that we're so quick to ridicule each other to the fullest. This guy right here, you're a straight A student you're a straight A student. You're a straight A student, or talking about in America school? Oh, okay, that's what's up. Nothing wrong with that, I guess. But you know, I wasn't a straight A student, and one thing I can tell you from a history standpoint, a lot of the things that we were taught in school was a bunch of lies, and they gave us certain history lessons in school that they wanted, that they see fit for us. Terms of plain and simple. Now, this white guy right here, do you know who that white guy is right there? I'm gonna give you a second to figure out who this white guy is. Do you know who this white man is right here? And what he stood for? Please tell me who this white guy is. Bro, it sounds like you trying to be sarcastic. I don't have my glasses on. Okay. Well, I'll tell you who this guy is. I'll help you out. This is Edgar J. Hoover. He was the head man of the FBI. He was the one that wrote up the counterintelligence program back in 1956. You can look it up. His duty at that particular time was to pinpoint anybody of color, that was talking against the status quo of white supremacy in America. And in his documentation, it consists the Honorable Marcus Garvey, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, the Black Panthers, the Deacons of Defense, SNCC and CORE, Freedom Riders, and any other organization that was against the whole situation that they had sought up, especially the Jim Crow era. And what it basically specified back then was basically eliminating people that basically spoke their mind. He even had a quote that said the worst, I'm trying to get it verbatim. I know I'm probably not going to get it verbatim, but I'm going to try to get close to it. He said, the worst situation that could ever happen in America is black unity. Why the fuck did he say that? Because he know if black people ever would have ever got to the point where we'd have been unified correctly and stood together, we could have destroyed the white power structure. They didn't want that because see, they'd have been better off seeing us doing what we're doing right now 50 years later. And that's twerking, smoking weed, getting high, fucked up, talking against our women, talking against our men, basically being fucked in the head on every damn thing but the right thing, and being entertained most of the time. That's what he started because they lied about the Black Panthers. Well, we can start with Malcolm X. Brother Malcolm was killed, true enough, yeah. You seen the three black men or whatever. They were supposed to be nation brothers. But did you know, according to Dick Gregory, when Malcolm X was assassinated, back then they can get the autopsy report that would show Malcolm X's wounded body. Now, according to Dick Gregory, God rest him dead, when they got the autopsy report, it showed that the bullets that was hit in Malcolm X's chest were from a downward position. How in the hell did bullets shoot him in the chest downward when they right there at point blank range? Well, once again, according to Dick Gregory, they got evidence and proof that just days before Malcolm was doing that speech in the Audubon Ballroom in Harlem, New York in 1965, the CIA rented out that ballroom and the walls were torn out in the top. My guess is that some motherfucking snipers or whatever was shooting from the top of the roof at Brother Malcolm. You're right, cuzzo. Exactly. Yeah, he was a fruit booty. Dick Gregory said, chances are they gave the brothers blank guns because they was afraid to give them guns with bullets because they know chances are they would have probably turned the guns on them instead of Brother Malcolm. So guess what? They gave him blanks. But at the same time, you probably said that don't make no sense. Oh, it makes a whole lot of sense because when you're in a damn auditorium like that, the bullets, the gunshots ricochets. So the sounds is coming from all over. You don't know what the fuck. All you doing is trying to duck. You ain't seeing. You don't know what the fuck going on. You ain't looking. So bullets are shooting from the top. You hit Malcolm in the chest. Why they shooting a blank gun? It can happen. Trust me. It's all theater. Like Shakespeare said, the world is a stage and everybody in it is an actor. Let's go further. 1966. A group of two brothers, I ain't say group, but two brothers out of East Oakland, California, 400 and some miles from my hometown, LA. Bobby Seale and Huey P. Newton created a group of brothers with leather jackets and black beret hats, and they called themselves the Black Panthers. They were the original gangbangers, but they wasn't gangbangers. They was organization. We're trying to patrol our neighborhood organization. They basically, that's where the Crips and Bloods, the Vice Lords, GDs, all of them came from, the Black Panthers. But the Black Panthers basically was a group that basically was the offshoots of the Nation of Islam. See, they was created right after Brother Malcolm was assassinated. A lot of people didn't know that, but yes, the Black Panthers was an offshoot of the Nation of Islam. They was the little, like the grandchild of the Nation of Islam. And the thing about it is, they followed all the laws of all the laws and all the whole the speeches and teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Oh yeah, they did all that. But here's the thing about that: when they was created to patrol and police the black neighborhoods. And yeah, they had guns. They had semi-automatic rifles and guns, handguns, and all kind of shit. But they wasn't out to kill white people like the media put it out there and made people believe. They were just patrolling and protecting the neighborhood. Because at that particular time, black people were being gunned down by the police just like they are now. But it was worse then. And the thing about it was, at that particular time, the government didn't even know these brothers existed until they walked into the goddamn, I'm trying to think where they went to the Capitol in Sacramento. They walked in there, motherfuckers, armed to the teeth. But all they did was just going in there to seek justice on certain things that was going on in Oakland. I don't think it was Sacramento. No, it was Oakland. It was City Hall. That's what it was, City Hall. And Ronald Reagan so happened was on the other side giving his little interview or whatever. And the media just literally stopped talking about to Ronald Reagan because he was the governor of California back then, and left him and went over there to goddamn interview the Black Panthers. And they were like, "What the fuck? These black men with these guns? Oh shit!" And one thing about it, when they see us with guns, they know chances are we mean business. So therefore, they had to get rid of the Black Panthers because the Black Panthers was considered as a threat. Even though they wasn't a threat, they were just considered as a threat. They was a threat in their eyes because they never seen black men with guns before, standing up for what they believed in against police brutality in the black neighborhood. Move on to 1968. Dr. King. He did his famous speech in Memphis, Tennessee. The speech that they didn't teach us when we was in school. The mountaintop speech. I wonder why. Let's go in on that, shall we? Well, around that time, Dr. King basically seen all the bullshit that he needed to see. Because 1963, he was like, I had a dream that one day little black boys would be able to hang on hand with little white boys, all that bullshit he was saying. Yeah, he did that. But as time went along, from 1963, clean over to 1968, he had a different reality check. Because between those years, 63, 64, well, 64, the 4 little girls get killed in Alabama. He thought about that. Bloody Sunday down in Montgomery, Alabama. He thought about that. Not to mention, he had a fucking talk with the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I don't know what they talked about in 1967, but I guarantee you it was some real shit. It wasn't no watered down, as her brother Rizzo said, it wasn't no watered down milk toast conversation. It was a real deal man to man conversation. And Dr. King started turning the other cheek, talking like a man. And when he started revealing about those checks, coming to get those checks, going to Washington, D.C., getting them reparation checks for black people, and he talked about the war in Vietnam, they ordered for his death warrant. Dr. King went to Memphis, and he did the mountaintop speech to where he said he wanted to get it straight. And he started talking about he went to the mountaintop, and he talked to Jesus, talked to God, or whatever the case may be. And he said he wasn't fearing no man at the end. And you know what I'm saying? And the rest is history. He was assassinated because he stood up for what he knew was right, even though he thought he was doing a good thing, being, as y'all consider, Uncle Tom, because that's what he was basically basing himself off of at the time. When that happened, he changed his whole reality between 63 and 68, the time of his death. So when he got assassinated, America went crazy. The Black Panthers went crazy. They started shooting at the cops for real. Cops got killed. Black Panthers got killed. So where it was basically a war that went down in the town and all the cities across the nation. But guess what? After the smoke cleared, this thing called women's liberation and all this shit started. Black women started getting to the point where she didn't want to be to the point being in the kitchen and in the bedroom no more. She wanted to do the same thing the man wanted to do. That was the man was doing, working. The man started to lose his job because they started taking the jobs out of the black neighborhoods. General Motors, Goodyear tires, Firestone tires, Chrysler, all these places, these factories and stuff, they used to be in the black, near the black neighborhood or whatever. They were taken and taken over to Mexico and overseas or whatever the fuck. In Detroit, where, you know, they got the shit in Detroit and all that other shit in Ohio or whatever. But what I'm saying is, I look at a stair-step situation throughout history to give me my answer to what goes on in the black society today. That's what we need to do as black people. That's all I'm saying, Brother Doug. It ain't about me taking up for R. Kelly because, like I said, this shit goes way back before R. Kelly even was thought about. But as we go further on into the 70s, black women started to base themselves away from black men a little bit. And then it started getting really worse in the 80s because the drug trade started to come in here. And I think I read something about you, brother, when you were saying about, you know, about something about the drug situation. I don't know. Let me see. You were saying something about drugs, and well, I'm just gonna leave it like this here. I don't know. I might be wrong. But I kind of felt like you were saying it's our fault about the drug situation. But you got to remember, how did the drugs get into the black neighborhood? Like my man Furious Styles said on Boy in the Hood, we don't own no planes, we don't own no boats. So how did they get here? See, the thing about it is, when they were so busy destroying our communities way back in the late 60s, they continue to keep it going. And this motherfucker right here is the reason why we're the way we are in this society. So yeah, I'm picking with that. Yeah, I am. Because a lot of us don't know that. And then a lot of us know it, but scared to say something. What you scared for? Whatever's gonna happen to you. It's gonna happen either way it go. You're gonna die. You're gonna die on your knees or die on your feet. Either way it go, you're gonna die. Well, we're gonna get it out while you can. But what I'm saying, bro, again, I'm not taking up for the stupidity that R.Kelly has done. I still say clearly that the parents should be ridiculed just as well as R.Kelly. But even with all this shit, why wait till now and do all this shit? These women are grown. Well, these women are fully grown now. They're not kids anymore. Why you had to do all this shit when they were kids? You know why? Because somebody was getting paid. Somebody getting paid. That's what it's all about. It's all about money. You know, even with the situation with Leah, they were dating way back then, and nobody said nothing about that. They made jokes about it, but that's as far as it goes. But like I say, when they pick the narrative for us to go by, we run with it like a motherfucking thief in the night. That's just how it is. And we got to get away from that shit. Because we the only race on this planet that will ridicule each other all day long till the wheels fall off. You don't see the Jews doing it. You don't see the Chinese doing it. You don't see the Asians doing it. You don't see the Koreans, the fucking Mexicans, the Jews, the white people. You don't see none of these people do it, but we do it. And if they do it, you ain't going to hear about it. But you'll hear about what we do. Because I'm going to tell you why. Because we're the original Jews of this planet. We're the beautiful people. We're God-fearing people. We're gods ourselves. We're little gods. The things that we do, the things that we create, the things that we come up with, it's through us, through the God within us. That's the reason why I put up that ticker right there. Let's see, what did I put up there? Oh yeah, for sure. Peace, peace, brother Ed Houston. Much love. Yeah, that's true, bro. Yeah, yeah. But that's an industry thing. That is an industry thing. So you already know. You ain't lying about that, bro. That's real. You know, I even got a thing in. Somebody, First Lady sent me something about something with what's the girl? Um, Jada Pickett was messing around with one of the boys from Crisscross, the one that died back here, God rest his dead. But like I say, that industry is cutthroat and freaky deaky like a motherfucker. But I put up on my ticker, the spiritual God within you is in the belly of the beast. So R. Kelly done some fucked up shit, but at the same time, that dude had God in him, regardless if you like him or not. He had a godly voice. You can hear it through his music. Yeah, he did some fuck shit, pretty much. We all done fuck shit. But at the same time, you gotta remember he's a celebrity. And he was making money for somebody. He damn sure wasn't making money for me. And he damn sure wasn't making no money for the people. And I know I put up there all skin folks ain't kin folks, and so every brother ain't a brother. Well, one thing about it when I say about that, your own family folks can set you up. You know what I'm saying? Even though a lot of times, what's the dude name to play football? What's his name? God damn, I can't think of his name. Let's show you how much I don't even watch football no more. But the one that was fighting the dogs, what was his name? His cousin turned him in that time. They snitched on him instead of having his back. So you gotta be careful with who you call your family and who you call your friend. Because a lot of times people ain't got your best interest at heart. Yeah, Michael Vick. Thank you. Thanks, bro. Thanks, First Lady. That's who it is, Michael Vick. Exactly. Yep, that's who it is. Appreciate it. His cousin and them was running that goddamn pit bull ring, and he stood up there. His cousin and them, you would have thought they were supposed to have his back. Like, Mike had nothing to do with this shit. This was our shit. But they like, no, Mike was doing here, dogs here, and doing, man, that's fucked up. I know that'd have been my cousin. Shit, I'd be like, man, I don't know shit, man. I don't know fuck on them. I don't know. I ain't seen shit. But at the same time, I'd be like, they'd be like, well, do you know Mike? I'm like, bro, did you hear what I said? Okay, fuck it. We did the shit. Just to keep his legacy going. Because we know he's doing something good for himself. But we don't think like that. We so far-fetched to chucking up the deuce with each other and then get behind each other back and talk bad about each other. Do this shit all the time. So, oh, bro, I thought you was still here. You didn't get on down. I done did a whole segment on. I done got to the 80s on the drug situation. Cause I remember you saying something about the drugs. You talking about black people, something about black people. What you were saying about the drug situation? Cause I wanted to bring that up. Cause you mentioned something about drugs or something. You know what I'm saying? Cause I wanted to give you a little lesson about how this drug situation came about. Because a lot of us probably don't know, or probably basically forgot how the drug trade got started. See, I'm not saying you, Doug, but I've seen people basically say the drug trade is our fault. It's the black man's fault. Not even close. The black man wasn't nothing but the poster boy for the drug situation. Freeway Rick was the poster boy. The drug boys was Ronald Reagan, Oliver North, and the white man that I put up on that picture, Edgar J. Hoover. All of them had the big situation with all this shit. No, it's not what. I don't get it. No, it's not what. Because there's a white guy named Gary Webb who basically brought that shit to the table. And you know what happened to him? He was assassinated. They said he killed himself, but Lord behold, he didn't kill himself. He was killed because he had two gunshots to the head. Damn, how in the fuck did he do that? But anything they put on television, people will believe it. That's just the way it is. That's why I don't watch. I watch television for the same reason what they call it, entertainment. Because I know that these networks are all owned and operated by the same. Oh yeah, Bill Clinton. Yeah, that's another one. Exactly. But Gary Webb basically went on. I'm trying to figure out Mike. What was his name? Montel Williams show. I didn't want to say Montel Jordan because Montel Jordan's an R&B singer. When Rick Ross seen, what do you say? When Rick Ross seen the destruction that he did to his community, he sought to change his ways. Bro, what's going on? You out of class finally? Yeah, he did. He did. But at the same time, he's not being put on trial and put on blast because they don't give a fuck about that. See, I'm gonna say this. Let's see how many more minutes. I got 30 more minutes. But I'm gonna say something. I still say it because, bro, Doug, you probably wasn't on. You probably didn't see my last show, but I'm gonna say this. I strongly don't believe that they mad at R.Kelly because of what he did with them young ladies. I think it's dealing with the music industry, R&B, rhythm and blues. Why would they put him on blast? Well, because he apologized. He got his life together. Well, you sit up there and said not long ago that R.Kelly, he did a song and he apologized through his song. That's just a song. A motherfucker got to sit up there and write a 20-page letter to the people instead of. I mean, do you not know R. Kelly wasn't no educated motherfucker? Oh, I know what you're saying about Rick Ross. I get that part. Brother Judah said, talk about Jada Pinkett. Yeah, I mean, well, they're not going to talk about her because she's a black woman. And not to mention, like I said before, earlier in the rant, Simps is the new pimp. Trife is the new wife. So you got simple motherfuckers that will take up. You got simple motherfuckers that will take up for women for doing the shit that they do before they take up for a brother. Hell, he couldn't read. He said it out of his own mouth. He couldn't read. He couldn't read them contracts. And a lot of times that's how they get motherfuckers to get in the industry, brother. They don't get in the industry because you smart and know every damn thing. They get you in the industry because they know you don't know shit. What they plans to do to your ass. That's why they always go to people young and dumb and the ones that's single parent. I'm just telling you like it is. Don't you know how much hell they was scared. They was really literally scared to hire the Jacksons for CBS Records back in the days. But they knew that Michael Jackson was a damn good singer and his brother was damn good performers and singers. What you saying, Brother Judah? Because that's what I'm saying. Because see, a lot of us then got solid in our ways to take up for certain things that sound good because of what they present on television to us. Because see, everybody is jumping up in arms at the baby for saying what he said about Lil Nas X. But ain't nobody saying shit about that part about Lil Nas X doing the goofy ass shit that he was doing. Because you know why? Mr. Charlie ain't saying nothing about Lil Nas X. He talking about R.Kelly. Because they care about black women being peed on and raped and sex trafficking, all that bullshit that they say that he's supposed to have done. But it's a joke to me because I know they don't give a fuck about that whatsoever. And they don't. They don't. They care less about that. They give a rat's ass about black women. We care more about black women than they do. But they don't want us. But most black women don't believe that. Because you got black women all day long on Facebook telling you, niggas this, niggas that, niggas this, niggas that. But as soon as we say something about what black women do, we talk against black women. That's so hypocritical. But why not? Go on, listen to Lil Nas X, Dub Fresh. Everybody else listen to it. They give him the green light. Whoo! Thank you, Brother Ed Houston. I've been saying that for the longest, bro. I've been saying that for the longest. Our people are led by emotions. Emotions make you cry sometimes. That's all I've been singing. Every time I hear motherfucker getting their feelings. Emotions make you cry sometimes. This damn so right. Brother Mike Spears. What's up, bro? Long time no see. Bro, he said, what about these women, these uncles that getting their nieces on? Yeah. Well, I know a female, I ain't gonna call her name, I ain't gonna even put her on blast like that. That's my homie. But she told me some stories about her uncle. And I said, if I ever see that nigga, I might bust him in his jaw. Because I can tell that it really done the shit that went down years ago really done something to her. That's the reason why she feels some type of way about men at times and stuff. And she was like, and I can understand the whole concept of that. Brother Judah said this goes back to that slave mentality we've been integrated with. Part of it is our fault for letting this rhetoric on us demonization of the strongest man ever created. Yes, sir. It's called choices. I have the right to listen to his music or not. Yeah, exactly. It's just like I have the right to say what I have to say about Kale. You're right. You're exactly right. That's the reason why when people say things, they have the right. Like I said, brother, we can agree to disagree without being disagreeable. But the thing about it is, I'm not going to sit up here and make like everything is all fine and dandy and that ain't shit really going on in this country. It's just like a motherfucker taking shit in the middle of the living room and I smell it and I see it. I'm going to want to get the shit up. I'm not going to walk around it and keep walking around until it dry up. I'm just saying. But we have that mentality where we try to walk around shit, make things sound squeaky clean for because we feel like we're gonna get more than what we think we're gonna get. Because a lot of black people, and I'm not saying you again, Doug, there's a lot of black people that feel like they can get more from their masters, from massa, than the next person can get. They had a skit on the movie Django where it showed these two Mandingos in the goddamn and Master Candy's fucking house. They were fighting to the death. They've been getting us to fight to the death for hundreds of years. That just goes to show you. They want us to kill off our army, our family, our army, or whatever white people say army. Because quiet is kept. I'm going to say this. He said, we glorify our brothers getting locked up, then they've been raped our women for years. Well, yeah, that could be true and that could be a false. I don't glorify anybody that rapes a woman and go to jail because I feel like they don't need to go to jail. I feel like they need to be sent to death. I feel like they need to get a bullet to the head because anytime you go out of your way to take out of a woman's will to have sex with you and she don't want to, you need to be dead. You need to be dead. But if a motherfucker is bringing that pussy to you and she know what she's doing just as well as you know what you're doing, I don't know how to take that. Because a lot of times I find people basically don't know the difference between the fact that this man is a celebrity and that people prostitute their kids to these celebrities. Even people prostitute their kids to non-celebrities. I've seen this shit right there in the fucking Mississippi Delta. I'm not calling. Oh yeah. Oh, okay, brother. Okay. My bad. Okay, I got you. But I've seen this shit with my own eyes. You see, brother, you keep saying KL's had a second chance or whatever the case may be. But how many times you done some things and fucked around and bust your head and then you finally realized that shit was wrong? See, like I say again, this is celebrity shit. This is industry shit. And one thing about the industry, it is gutter satanic like a motherfucker. Do you think that shit that Cat Williams was talking about was just a joke type of shit he was talking about? No, that's some real shit. That's the reason why they fucked over him. Because when he was talking that shit on that video back in 2007, 2008, Pimp Chronicles, and he brought up about how Hollywood really get down. See, brother, you talking about I'm making excuses, but hey, like I say, we can agree to disagree. It's all good, bro. I'm still gonna stick to what the fuck I feel and say. That's just the way it is. Now, you can take it or let it alone. That's your opinion. Because like I said, I respect your opinion, just like I would want you to respect mine. Because either way it go, I still say the industry is satanic and the industry does shit. And when it doesn't fit for certain motherfuckers, they put your ass on fucking blast like they doing R.Kelly as we speak. Let me see. You said you seen shit with your own eyes, but what did you do? What did I do? You know what I did? Did some research. I did some research. I look things up. I don't just go off of television anymore. I don't go off of radio or social media, all that shit, because I know it's all set up and designed to keep me and you at each other's neck. I already know about all that stuff, brother. Trust me. Trust me. Would you say, Brother Judah? Like Chappelle said, is 15 really 15? Real talk. Matter of fact, Brother Judah, so you think I should pull that video up? Because I think Brother Doug need to see this. I think he's missing the point on some things. But I'm gonna pull the video up. We'll pull the video up. Hopefully they won't copyright it, because it ain't really nothing to copyright no way. It's just a little video where this dude basically was breaking down what Brother Dave Chappelle said, and it was some G shit. Plain and simple. Let's see. Brother, I'm gonna go in your inbox and get that video that I sent you. Because I want him to see this. This is a must see. I had to show that Jada video. I didn't even get a chance to look at that. Let's see. Here we go. But bro, like I said, we can agree to disagree without being disagreed. We can agree to disagree. It's all good. It's all good. I don't think you have. You seen the video? Okay, you seen the video. What did you get? What did you get out of the video? It's bullshit? It's plain bullshit, huh? Well, we're gonna look at it again. Let's see. Yep, we sure the hell can.
I'm Dom Smith. Dave Chappelle filmed his second hour-long stand-up comedy special For What It's Worth in 2004. The special aired on Showtime September of that year and featured several memorable comedy bits that include Grape Drink, Ja Rule, and celebrity worship. He talks about being a black celebrity and how they're locking all our black stars up. At the time, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jackson, and of course, R.Kelly were all in the news facing cases. By this point, we're all familiar with the trial of R.Kelly, where he allegedly urinated on an underage girl. Chappelle told his audience that while they're worrying about whether or not R.Kelly actually did pee on the girl, they're not asking themselves the real question that America needs to decide once and for all. And that question is, how old is 15 really? Now, of course, a person isn't going to be as smart as they're going to be at age 15. But according to Chappelle, 15 is old enough to decide if you want to get pissed on or not. Riley Freeman feels the exact same way.
At what point does personal responsibility become a factor in this equation?
I don't think that.
I see piss coming, I move. She saw piss coming, she stayed.
Yeah, she did.
Why should I have to miss that on the next R.Kelly album just for that?
Here's why Dave Chappelle's How Old is 15 Really is genius. When it comes to the question, how old is 15 really, Chappelle pointed out that there's a lot of confusion when it comes to that age. How do you treat a 15-year-old? Chappelle's second example was the case of Elizabeth Smart. Elizabeth Ann Smart was kidnapped on June 5th, 2002 at age 14. She was abducted by Brian David Mitchell from her home in Salt Lake City, Utah. According to sources, Mitchell broke into the home of Edward and Lois Smart and their children. Mitchell kidnapped then 14-year-old Elizabeth from a bedroom she shared with her sister, threatening her with a knife. Smart was held captive by Mitchell and his wife for several months. It wasn't until Smart's sister Mary Catherine, who was in the room with Elizabeth when she was taken, realized that the kidnapper's voice sounded very similar to a man named Emmanuel, whom the family hired to work on the roof and rake leaves at one point. This led to the family telling a sketch artist their description of the man Emmanuel, which was later shown on Larry King Live and America's Most Wanted. The drawings were recognized by those related to Mitchell, who supplied pictures. It wasn't until March 12, 2003, where Mitchell was seen with a woman, his wife, and Smart in Sandy, Utah. Two different couples recognized Mitchell and reported him to Sandy Police Department. The officers recognized Smart while questioning Mitchell and arrested him and his wife. Shortly after Elizabeth Smart was found, the state of Utah and several other states implemented the Amber Alert child abduction system. Utah specifically replaced the Rachel Alert system with the Amber Alert. Like previously mentioned, Smart was kidnapped in Salt Lake City, Utah, and found in Sandy, Utah. The distance between the two cities is approximately 15 miles. Chappelle, of course, exaggerated the distance for comedic effect.
I'm just saying, if you kidnapped me when I was 15, you gotta take me further than 8 miles away from my house, man. God damn. You can't hold me prisoner around shit I recognize. I'll break away. I'll break away. Go off me, nigga. That's my bus stop. I know where I'm at.
Chappelle continued on by joking that 8 miles away is just 2 exits. Chappelle followed that story up with a quick retelling of a 7-year-old black girl that got kidnapped in Philadelphia. The girl chewed through the ropes she was tied with and had both kidnappers in jail shortly after. The girl's name was Erica Pratt, abducted on July 22, 2002, a month and a half after Smart was taken. According to the Washington Post, Pratt was snatched off the sidewalk outside of her home and dragged into a car with 2 men inside. The 2 men were later identified as Edward Johnson and James Burns. Pratt was held captive after her arms and legs were wrapped with duct tape in a basement. She was eventually able to free herself from the duct tape. She broke through the basement door, she made her way to the first floor, and she couldn't get out, so she smashed through the window, and she summoned the help of a couple little kids who were playing in the front of the house. The children pulled Erica out of the window, and one of them waved down a nearby police officer. Chappelle noticed that Erica Pratt did not receive nearly as much attention as Elizabeth Smart. According to a 2002 CNN article, while Elizabeth Smart and other kidnapping cases like Danielle Van Dam and Samantha Runyon received national media attention, the vast majority of abduction cases went relatively unnoticed. In March 2002, 13-year-old Laura Ayala was reported missing. The next month, Jai Turner disappeared, and the month after that, Alexis Patterson also went missing. Ayala is Hispanic, while Turner and Patterson are both black, which brought up the question of if race helped determine which cases get media attention. Patrice O'Neal pointed this out in his stand-up special, Elephant in the Room. He spoke on Joran Vandersloot's possible involvement in the disappearance of 18-year-old Natalie Holloway. Everyone in the audience knew the case of Natalie Holloway, but no one could name the girl in Peru that Vandersloot had killed.
Y'all said that like Family Feud. All right, name a white girl been missing for 5 years in a room of Natalie Holloway. Survey says. Name a Peruvian girl that was killed yesterday.
Chappelle then pointed out the differences in the 2 kidnapping cases. On one hand, Elizabeth Smart was left alone by her kidnappers and was threatened to not escape.
Don't try to escape, bitch, or we'll kill you. Be right back. Leave. She's 15, sitting in the house by herself. How am I going to get out of this? Come on, Elizabeth, think, Elizabeth. How am I going to get out of here? Why don't you just open the door and go outside? Have you thought about that? Do you have a quarter? Do you know your phone number? You're 15, bitch. Run. Stop thinking and stop making moves.
The fact that Erica Pratt's story received much less media attention than Elizabeth Smart can be attributed to what some social scientists refer to as missing white girl syndrome. The term comes from the media's uneven media coverage on missing upper middle class white women compared to the media coverage of missing women of color or lower social classes. The amount of focus on Smart compared to Pratt is an example of this.
Kidnapped at 4 o'clock and at home watching herself on the news at 5:30. That shit is crazy. That's a news story. That is a news.
We're going to cut it right there. First off, Brother Doug, what do you say? Hold on. Eddie said Aaliyah was still skinny and flat-chested and no shape when she got on before she died. Yeah, that's true. I remember seeing on the radio, hearing on the radio how R.Kelly was was supposed to have been talking to her or something, getting married or whatever, and people didn't say shit. They just made jokes about it. Okay, go on about your day. But now all of a sudden, you get motherfuckers get out here and they, all of a sudden everybody is up in arms after over some 20 plus years. You know what I'm saying? And it's just hypocritical. Now, to you, brother Doug, this is the thing right here, bro. First off, you know what I'm saying? I seen you had a post up there talking about me trying to play you as one of my flukies. I don't have no flukies over here, homie. One thing about me, when I say something, I stand on what I say, regardless of people like it or not. It's your opinion. Because like I say, I'm going to say what I feel and what I feel. I don't have to be a follower. I'm my own leader. I follow what I see fits me. Now, anybody else, I can't give account to. But at the same time, like I said, I built this platform to basically share and talk about things that I see that most people don't see. Am I wrong for that? I don't think I am. But at the same time, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? You got your own opinions once again. You have your right to your opinion. I'm not mad at that. I'm not going to sit up there and sugarcoat and make like, you know what I'm saying, that I don't have my own opinion, because I do. Yeah, I do. Because I never said anything saying that I protecting R. Kelly from raping girls. I don't believe in none of that shit. I don't believe in homosexuality. But I don't see motherfuckers out here making no goddamn moves about certain things that they know that's wrong, that's going on. Ain't nobody saying nothing. But y'all gotta wait till a goddamn white man get out here on his fucking media outlets and say shit. That's the shit that hypocrites me to the whole fucking situation. I mean, cause bro, I don't even believe you watched the video. I believe the video was just setting up there. Cause if you watched it, you wouldn't be talking about it. You ain't watched that video. Yeah, I remember when I sent it. I copied it and put it in my post. I don't even believe you watched it. I believe you just looked at a piece of it and said, "Oh, what the hell with it?" But it's all good, bro. Like I say, ain't no love lost. You have your opinions like I have mine. Because the thing about it is, at the end of the day, like I said, I don't go along with the whole concepts of anybody messing with no kids. But at the same time, I know this country is a motherfucking hypocrite. And I know they make hypocrites out of motherfuckers that I seen throughout the years. Celebrities and regular civilians. True enough, I have. Been there and done that, bro. I already know. I know how you feel. I used to feel just like that. But at the same time, I had to realize that everything that you see, you got to really, really look to the surface and see what the fuck is really going on. So, but like I say, hey, we can agree to disagree, bro. Ain't no love law. Because I don't believe you watched that motherfucking video, like I said. You just probably, if you did, you watched a certain part. And then a lot of times you can watch it, but listening to it is two different things. Watching is one thing, listening is another. That's how I feel about it. Now, I mean, hey, like I say, you can sit up there and just like many more people out there. Feel like I'm taking up for this brother, because I keep saying 1,000 times it's not about me taking up for this brother. It's about the fact that we ridicule our own for these other people. Individual. Exactly. But brother Judah, like I said before on the last podcast back here when we was talking, everybody, that's why I called it, it's just our opinion. But tonight is let's talk, but it's just our opinion. Everybody got the right to their own opinion. But at the same time, you know, I can understand why motherfuckers get hot and feel a certain type of way, because they feel like, you taking up for a nigga that did this and did that. I'm not taking up. It ain't so much about me taking up for what this guy supposed to have done, whatever. Because like I said, yeah, I've seen the video. I seen R. Kelly eating a bitch out like it was like her pussy was puppy child. Yeah, I seen that goof ass shit, and I didn't give it no pass either. I didn't like the shit, but at the same damn time, this was 2002. Guess what? I'm like, why ain't nobody doing nothing about this? Nobody ain't saying nothing. The man's still in the studio recording songs left and right. Nobody ain't saying nothing. Now all of a sudden, everybody got power now, and oh shit, we finna put them on blast. But you know what? Eddie Griffin said one thing I can agree on. Ain't no black man gonna ever leave Hollywood clean, especially if you got money. It's gonna always be a black man that's gonna get ridiculed, gonna get stumped into the ground. Then they gonna put his ass out there on national television, and motherfuckers like Doug Fresh gonna come out there and say, "Yep, see what he done." I'm just saying. I know what they do. The Honorable Mr. Louis Farrakhan said, he said, they're going to destroy your character on television. When they get your character destroyed so badly to where they can go in and kill you now. Because ain't nobody thinking about your ass no more. Everybody looking at you as a bad person. So if R. Kelly died tomorrow, the next week, the week after next, like the same way with Michael Jackson, don't you know they shit all on Michael Jackson? They shit all on Michael Jackson. Bro, I'm through. You can. I'm through. We ain't got to even have this discussion anymore. Like I say, you can say how you feel about the situation. It's all good. I'm not mad at you, bro. Trust me, because I already know the business. Yes, you do. You do care. You care a whole lot. You care a whole lot, bro. You care a whole lot. It's all good. Deuces. He care a whole lot, but it's all good. I don't care. I mean, hey, what can I say? I've lost friends before. I've lost friends. I lost family members, all because of my mindset. Because I don't want to play the game. I'm not finna play the game, man. Don't you know how many people I done seen lose their life playing the game? I'm not one of them. So hey, I'm gonna stand on mine either way it goes, regardless if you like me or don't like me. Hate me or don't hate me, it don't matter. I still gotta go to work in the morning. It's all good. It's all good. Because I already know what the business is. I already know what the setup is all about. And like my brother Dark Prince said, hey, everybody ain't gonna make it. But anyway, I'm the brother with 4 people on my podcast. Okay, make an excuse. I thought you was gone, bro. I thought you was out of here. You still here, bro. You wasting your time. Anyway, I'm finna go ahead and wrap this thing up. And I had to say what I had to say on the brother on brother R. Kelly. You know, only thing I can say is you know, what I want people to understand, regardless of what folks say and believe what they want to say, it don't matter. I don't care. I done had people tell me all kinds of shit about me. And at the same time, they have the right to their opinion. It's like I'm telling Brother Doug, hey, I ain't mad at what he say. He say what he want. I ain't gotta go along with that goof ass shit, but I understand. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, with me saying what I'm saying, is the fact that I'm looking at from grassroots situations. I'm not looking at what the media says, because we done seen this. We done ran this goddamn bullshit carousel so many times to where this shit is getting boring to me. But like I say, I'm gonna say this again, and I ain't gonna even talk about R. Kelly no more, cause hey, he ain't make me no motherfucking money. He ain't paying none of Chaos's bill. He ain't got Chaos. He ain't driving Chaos's truck. He damn sure ain't driving Chaos's vehicles, DJing, or whatever else the fuck I'm doing. So Kelly, R. Kelly, you know what I'm saying? But he's still a fucking human being. Because if we're gonna talk about monsters in this country, This whole fucking society is full of them motherfuckers, but they're not being ridiculed like he is because there's always a method to the madness. They create these narratives to throw us off at every chance they get. I know why they do it because they know motherfuckers gonna say and get in their fucking feelings. Like my man Ed said, emotions make you cry sometimes, like H-Town say. So I already know. But like I say, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna end mine. I don't support gay, homosexuality. I don't support none of this goofy ass shit. I don't support motherfuckers messing with little girls, little boys, none of that shit. I damn sure don't support that. I think that should be anybody should get the death penalty fucking with little kids. But America don't care about kids. Y'all surprised? I'm not. Michael Jackson did just what he had to do when he was young. I mean, when he was living. And you see what they did to him. And all he was doing was trying to show little kids that they still had a chance to live and have a good time. America wasn't trying to think like that. They wanted to hurt him, get your ass. No, we're going to just leave that shit alone. We're going to leave that alone. That's too easy. Too easy. Too easy. Too easy. No, emotion don't make me do this show, bro. I've been talking shit about certain things. You just been late, bro. You you caught the late bus thinking it was early. I already know the business. I'm not even tripping about that. What you saying, bro? It's cool. It's cool though. It's cool. What you say, brother? Houston? He didn't get convicted for little young girls or any other if the made up bullet jump. Trump got RICO charges. Let that sink in. Wow. All right, Doug. You cool, bro? You good? It's your world. It's your world. You the squirrel, go on get your nut. But anyway, what you say, brother Judah? Move on to something else. Kale's situation is his situation. I'm not finna get up and stone this man like I'm second coming of Jesus. You right, bro. Yeah, all day. That's why I say I'm done with it. After this here, you won't even hear me say nothing about Kales. Only reason why I said something about Kales is because I made a jokey point, a jokey comment on Facebook, and motherfucker was all, man, we need to stop taking up Kales. And it's not even me. That was just a joke, man. It wasn't even nothing. No, it ain't about me being funny, brother. It's just the fact of the matter when when y'all comment on my stuff, and I know how this situation is set up for the fact where they don't want you saying certain things about certain stuff unless it's some shit that is basically keeping you dumbed down and dumbfounded. I already know how this game go. But right now, this podcast, my rant, might get deleted tonight. Because somebody probably gonna tell Facebook I said something. It don't matter. I mean, but I get it though, bro. No, bro, if you only knew, just like I tell anybody, if people really knew what was really going on out here, man, it'd be, ooh, boy, it'd be some hurt feelings out here, but it shouldn't be no hurting feelings because you already see this shit going on. I mean, people, they show us shit all the fucking time, how they think about us as black people. My whole concept for this whole situation tonight is for us to stick up with each other. And when we get in bad shit, pull each other to the side and say, hey, man, you fucking up. That's all you got to do. Love each other. Reach one, teach one. That's all. That's all I'm saying. I mean, R.Kelly ain't the only black man that done been in trouble. There's a whole lot of us that been in trouble. Done some crazy shit. They just want to put R.Kelly out on the forefront. Because like I said, this picture is bigger than R.Kelly. I'm saying, I want to say this, and I'm going ahead and get up in this rant. But I was going to say, what I believe this whole situation is about killing the R&B music. Because the music that R. Kelly sung was music that reached the soul. It reached the soul. It made us feel good. It made us want to love. It made us want to fucking suck and do all kind of freaking shit. It even brought us together as a family. Step in the name of love. Backyard party. I'ma still bump R. Kelly. Fuck what you heard. I ain't gotta support the goof ass shit that he done, but I respect his music. I respect his art. That's all I'm saying. Other than that, you ain't gotta worry about me saying nothing about Kelly no more. Because whatever gonna happen, it's gonna happen. I've seen it happen before. Michael Jackson, Prince, Whitney Houston. The list goes on and on. But anyway, shout out to you guys, man. Eddie Houston, bruh. Don't be a stranger. This is what we do, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, subscribe to my page on YouTube, brother. You know what I'm saying? Don't be a stranger. You know, if you want to come in and talk about some things, man, you can come in. Shit, I'll talk to anybody, bro. I don't discriminate against nobody. You say R&B is not dead. That's your opinion, because from what I know and from what other sources told me, R&B had been dead. Oh, look at this nigga. Here he come up. No, I'm finna go. What's up, Kurt? Curtis said he got Bill Cosby, but drinking OJ. Keep drinking OJ. Bro, I'm finna go. I know it's time for me to go. He just showed up. Judah, get your boy. Get your boy Kurt now. But it's all good though. But anyway, Eddie, you bring up some names. Sam Cooke, yeah, I know about the Sam Cooke son. You know what I'm saying? Sam Cooke situation, yeah. That happened out in my hometown in LA. I'm gonna talk. I'll probably do a podcast real soon. Peace, bro. Much love. But I might do a podcast talking about the celebs, you know, the deaths of the different celebs and stuff. Real soon, I'll keep y'all posted on that. I don't know right now. I can't know. I'll be having so much shit to be talking about, man. It's crazy out here. But anyway, finna go ahead and end this here podcast. I'm supposed to been ended. Sitting up here just running my goddamn lips. Anyway, shouts out to you guys. Like I always say, I always like to support black business. You know what I'm saying? You got your own little business or whatever the case may be. I love to promote it to, on my podcast or my rant. You can just send it to chaoticdjsmusic@gmail.com, and any kind of little documentation, you can send it to djkr08@yahoo.com. And I'll accept it, and hey, it is what it is, and I'll promote you up, baby. That's what I do. I love my people. Little Mike, what the fuck, this dude here? Hey, don't you call my phone, man. I'm going and figure to go to bed. Don't be calling me, man. You know how you get down, dude. Get your boy Judah. Get your boy crazy than a motherfucker. But anyway, it was a good show tonight, man. This is the best ever. One of the best shows ever tonight. Much love to my brother Doug Fresh. I know you probably pissed off at me, but it's all good. I still love you, bro. And shout out to my big brother Judah, and my brother, the last motherfucker to come in here, Kurt Hines. Much love. And my love of my life, First Lady, Lisa Pam. If she's still awake, she probably be going to bed now. I ain't been on here long, but and much love to the rest of you guys that came on here, showing love and everything. And much love to you, brother Ed in Houston. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, subscribe to my channel, bro. I do music and everything too, bro. I don't just do all this podcast shit. I be doing music too. You know what I'm saying? You can check me out on Mixcloud at DJ Chaos Mixmaster. But who gave me a mean face? What kind of shit is that? Who the hell gave me a mean face? Get that shit off my screen. I ain't did nothing wrong. Who the hell gave me a mean face? I'm trying to. Y'all wrong for that. Gave me a mean face. That's wrong, man. I tell you, Negroes won't do right for shit. Gave me a mean face. What? Oh, this goddamn talking and did nothing. Oh, no wonder who gave me a mean face. Girl, go to bed. You supposed to be at work trying to reserve some damn hotel room. Go to bed. You know, damn mean face. Get that shit off my screen right now. Why? I'll come find your ass. But anyway, much love, Jennifer Murphy. She gonna kick my ass too. That's why she gave me that mean face. You better get that shit off my screen. Don't give me no damn mean face. Hell wrong with you? Oh, you about to lay it down, bro? Okay, man. Go and get you some rest. I'm finna do it too. Cause I gotta get up and get down this road to Wichita, Kansas. But anyway, much love, respect to you guys, man. If I made y'all mad tonight, get over it. But anyway, y'all have a good night. It's your boy Chaos. I'm out. Deuce.